Rhythm, you have it or you don't. You don't. You don't have rhythm. Rhythm, you have it or you don't. You don't. You don't. You don't. You don't. Oh.
News that rattled the nation. Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, has announced that official, formal impeachment proceedings have been filed against current U.S. President Donald Trump. The announcement comes shortly after President Trump revealed that he asked Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to investigate former U.S. Vice President Joe Biden. The reason this is so controversial? Joe Biden is a possible candidate for the Democratic Party in the upcoming 2020 election. Washington Post polls show that Biden is a potential matchup for President Trump and is already in the lead. Pelosi claims this is a violation of the oath of office as well as the Constitution under the matter of betrayal and integrity of U.S. elections. Pelosi also accuses Trump of enlisting a foreign power to seek out information to tarnish an election rival for his own political gain. Americans fear the shame that will come if President Trump is impeached, as well as what will happen should Vice President Mike Pence become acting president.
Holden has always welcomed foreign exchange students, but this year we have welcomed 7 students from all over the globe. Many students have found that there's lots of differences between Holden High School and their schools back home.
So it's really different. The teachers are really different from our teachers. They're so much nicer.
It's a lot more partying back home, that's for sure. Because I don't do as much here.
It is very different. For example, here you have to travel between like the blocks, and in my school teachers are traveling, so you have like one class and the teacher is always coming to your classroom.
We go to the school on Saturday and we come back at home more or less on 1 p.m.
It's shorter breaks between classes, and the lunch break is pretty short.
The students seem to be enjoying their time in America and have already found some of their favorite things.
Probably freedom with all the activities.
I like food here. It's so much junk food. Yeah.
I really like the school spirit, and I think it's a really good thing that school offers.
Peanut butter.
The people.
I love that the schools have like so many different kinds of sports you can do.
I think that the teacher here are more friendly.
According to a study by IES Abroad, students who had studied in a foreign country said they felt more confident.
Probably, yeah. I think that I can understand where I want to live when I become a man.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah, I think it helps a lot with like get to know yourself and what you're capable of.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, obviously. Like, I do more on my own. Like, the school, I've come in here alone. I didn't know anything, and it's making me self-confident, yeah.
Most of the seniors at Holden High School have begun to start a process that has been around for ages, college applications. Much like their grandparents and parents, the students have begun the long and sometimes rigorous task of applying for college. We asked a couple students at Holden High School what their plans for the future were.
To go to college and further my football career and to find where I want to major.
I'm planning to go to college and to get my BS in.
We asked those same students whether or not they have started applying for colleges yet.
Yes, I have been accepted to Northwest so far.
Yes, I applied to Truman State University and I am applying to William Jewell.
Finally, those students told us the amount of work that they had to put in to submit their college applications.
Not much, just filling everything out. They came to me and told me to fill out a form to see if I can get accepted.
It took a little longer because I was working on them throughout a period of time, but they really weren't that hard.
While the season of college application submissions has just begun, most students have already submitted applications to one or more colleges. And while nobody knows what the future holds, the students at Holden High School are ready for whatever comes next.
Did you know about 20% of high schoolers vape? What's even worse is that middle schoolers have picked it up as well. Soon enough, elementary school kids will start vaping too, if they haven't already. Here at Holden High School, we have put up signs to get it in the kids' heads that vaping is bad for you and unnecessary. These signs are mainly placed in the bathrooms, on the door, or the walls. One of the signs states, "Crap belongs in the bowl, not in your lungs." It's pretty sad when the school has to set up these signs everywhere. Vaping can harm your body in many ways and maybe even cause death. Some may argue, but it's just best not to do it. Today they are coming out with lots of new flavors to try and get more teens to buy them and start vaping. Most teens only vape because of those said flavors or because their friends do it so they think it's cool. Some teens even feel pressured to vape because all their friends are doing it and they don't want to be the odd one out. Other times kids do it because their parents do, so they just go along with it, without their parents caring, obviously. Vaping can cause you to get respiratory illnesses, seizures, addiction, etc. It also crystallizes your lungs. Even though we don't know exactly what's in them, you still don't need to do it because you're exposing yourself to unknown chemicals that could possibly harm you.